Hey y'all, what's going on? This is Jackie of J. Marie Booklist. So today I am making a video talking about your tone of voice and just how you as a secretary should be aware of it. It's in any setting, it's important to be aware of how you speak because the way you interact with one coworker may be different than the way you will interact with another coworker. So, meaning like, let's say you and one of your coworkers, you all are friends or you get along. So you're more, when you see them, hey, how you doing? Or I called you or I text you, blah, blah, blah. You do your small talk. You're happy to see them, you know. And then another coworker, you don't care for them too much. You don't care for them too much, but you still got to be aware of how you interact with them. So that's why I always say, like, it's always your default will always be to keep it professional. Do you understand? No, you can't stand them, but you still got to keep it professional. Whereas with another coworker, you're happy to see them. You all had good conversation. You can, you're on the same wavelength. So the way you interact with one is different than the way you interact with another. But your default should always to be to keep it professional. And then sometimes, um, because your tone can be the your tone could be a big factor of how you're received. So if you're blunt, you may be considered as mean. So I'm the type of person where I make statements because it's just the way I talk. Okay, so I make statements. I don't ask questions. Meaning, I'll say I'm going to lunch. You know, hey, whoever charge nurse, whatever, I'm going to lunch. I don't say, is it all right if I go to lunch? May I go to lunch? Can I go to lunch? I say I'm going to lunch because I am going to lunch. Okay, I'm hungry. I'm hangry. But some people take the way you say things as mean. See, like you hearing me say that, you wouldn't think none of it. Okay, she's going to lunch, because that's the way I would say, hey, I'm going to lunch. I'll be back, or I'm gonna run out to my car. I'll be back. I don't, I don't ask questions, but some people, the way they talk is, can I, may I, is it okay if I run out to my car to get something out my car? See, I don't talk like that, and so the way you talk, it plays it's a big factor on how people receive you. So that's just one of the ways you one of the things you gotta be aware of. That's the self awareness. I know that's how I talk, and I make statements. I'm blunt. People like to say people are blunt. I can be blunt because I'm 9 times out of 10 I don't say anything, but then when I do, like, stuff can be going on and I don't say a word, but then when I do speak, I speak. And so people take that as blunt, which, I kind of, yeah, I agree because I'm just that way. That's just the way I talk. I don't ask questions. I make statements. And, and just being aware of how your tone is. That's why I say the default will always be to keep it professional. That way you can create, positive relationships and avoid misunderstandings because it can always come. We know how it is with emails and text messages. You can always misinterpret what someone said or what someone meant. You know, we can do that as well with the way we speak and the way people speak to us. Sometimes people might say something to you and they don't mean it a certain way, but you take it a certain way. So everyone, just learn how to keep it professional with everyone. And it goes back to like the questions I get about coworkers. Like one of the things I told y'all, the three hardest things, one of the three hardest things to learn about being a secretary is all the personalities because of the way people talk. You might have a nurse snap at you. Now, You know, I'm the type. You ain't gonna be doing okay, you ain't gonna be doing that too many times now. Okay, I'm the wrong one. But you know, I let it go the first time, second time, third time. But you gon' I'm not talking to you like that. You understand? See, that's how I am. I'm not talking to you like that, so don't talk to me like that. I'm that person. But I'm gonna let it slide first, second, third, fourth, fifth time, and then you gonna catch it. But you know, if everyone kept it professional, we wouldn't have this issue. Do you understand? So I just want you to like do your part to create, you know, positive relationships and to avoid misunderstandings and just be mindful of how you interact with everyone. And if you got any questions or comments, you can put them below. You can also follow me on my blog. It's Jimmy Reed Booklist. That's where I talk about being a unit secretary. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.